In the last episode, we started the social pillar with responsibly sourcing, in which we talked a little about the health, well-being and safety of works. Today, we continue with the social pillar, and we are going to talk about the child labor and education indicator. Do you know what actions TVRT's partner producers in Brazil are already taking to prevent child labor and help ensure the education of child and adolescents? Hey, I'm Nathana, and today I want to show you how the education and the well-being of children in Brazilian rural operations is guaranteed. Together, let's look at actions such as the prohibition of child labor and the rights of childhood, measures to contain the work of adolescents between 14 and 18 years of age, and demonstrate practices that encourage all children and adolescents attend school. Before starting, it's worth mentioning that work that could be defined as child labor is strictly prohibited in Brazil. Therefore, producers are aware of this and strictly comply with the legislation, since if they don't comply with the law, they can be heavily penalized. In the Federal Constitution of 1988, there is a chapter especially for family, children, adolescents, and the elderly. In Article 227, the measure law establishes that it's the duty of the family, society, and the state to ensure with priority the rights of children and adolescents, including the right to life, health, food, and education. According to the Constitution, minors also have the right to leisure, professional training, culture, dignity, respect, freedom, and family and community life. Thus, producers understand the importance of being concerned with the well-being of children and adolescents, either they live on farms or not. All children and adolescents up to 18 years of age must go to school. There are private and public schools, and although many employees have access to public schools without direct costs, we know that farmers are often far from cities, which makes it difficult for these children and adolescents to access school. And as many employees still live on the farms, their children also live in the countryside. School buses stop by the properties daily to pick up these children and young people, to ensure they attend school regularly and that they can travel to the city safely. The interesting thing is that the producers are concerned about this, and in addition to encouraging their employees to motivating their children to attend school, they also try to help with the logistics. For example, they seek to ally with the local authorities to facilitate transportation. Of course, child labor is prohibited in the country. However, young people aged between 14 and 18 can be hired as young apprentices, so that they can help with their family's income, but only if they don't perform night work or work that is defined as unhealthy, dangerous, or painful, such as using dangerous machinery, handling chemicals, or physically demanding jobs that could impair their minds or morals. These kinds of jobs are still prohibited. Keep in mind that these young people must also attend school if they want to continue working on the property. But this can lead to the problem that many young people at this age want to drop out of school and dedicate themselves only to work. Next, we need to look at the fundamental role of the producer in guide not only young people, but also their parents or caretakers. Producers help reinforce the importance of education in the life of teenagers. The idea is to prevent students from dropping out of school, because they will not be able to work unless they attend class. The rights of young apprentices are almost all the same as those of one adult with the formal contract, and they still have more protection under the legislation. Among the labor benefits are having the work card signed, minimum wage, reduced working hours, which normally are limited up to 6 hours a day, transportation vouchers, holidays, if possible during the school recess period, 13th salary, and payment of the guarantee fund of length of service. Children and young people are the future of the country, so taking care of their rights and well-being is an important duty for all of us, so that we can build a better tomorrow for everyone. It's worth mentioning that education contributes to the citizenship formation of students and promotes the transformation of the social environment for the common good. Therefore, by guaranteeing the right to childhood and education on farms, we are building the potential for a promising world. Tomorrow is in our hands, and we need to recognize the importance of passing it on safely to the younger generations who are coming of age today. Thanks for watching our video. If it was interesting to you and you want to learn more about what producers in Brazil are doing to ensure responsible sourcing, then be sure to click like and subscribe. Then you will be notified when we post new content. You can also listen to the reaction podcast for today's video at the link in the description for a different view on the topic.